I want to give a huge shout out and a thank you to my sponsor, P2 Collectibles, located at 204 East McGalley Road in Muncie and on eBay as well. So next time you're here in Muncie, let us know. Come give us a visit. Hey, what is up, y'all? This is Alex from Plus 3 TCG, and we're going to be looking at a deck profile today. I have Dino Dolls for you. One of my favorite old-time decks, like one of my first competitive decks, and then the first deck that I ever got an invite with, and still one of my favorite decks just because Overraptor is such a strong card, gets you so many places. So without further ado, let's hop right in. This is a going second deck. I guess like there's OTK potential there, but you're just trying to like establish Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and ideally like a Winda, or if you have the cards of Shekinaga. So, starting off, 3 Overraptor, fairly standard. I would say kind of different from other Dino Dolls decks. 2 Giant Rex. I'm trying to see dinos in my hand because I'm playing 3 of the pill, and just seeing more dinos in my hand is kind of important. And playing the level 4s is also relevant too, because you can make miscellaneous, or you can use miscellaneous to banish this to like summon 4s and summon another 4, so there's a lot of rank 4 potential in the deck still. Miscellaneous just adds to that. And then Dogron is just a searchable dino, so might as well. And then the reasons you play the deck: Overtext Qualis, this card is amazing. You're mainly just trying to pitch it though, so that you can search a pill and play 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. I feel like this is kind of user preference because 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is pretty good. 3 is also good. It's came up a few times, not very often. Not enough to make me want to play a 3rd one, because I guess it can clog at times. And then on to the Shaddoll stuff. 2 Beast, 2 Dragon, 2 Squamata. The reason I don't play any of the other ones is because I want to make potential rank 4s. And these cards allow me to do that. Except for Beast, of course. You're just trying to like send this with Shaddoll Fusion so you can get the draws. But the Dragon and the Squamata have potential to be rank 4, so I feel like these are a little bit necessary to play. This thins your deck out, as well as if you hard draw, you can destroy a monster by setting it, and then this just allows you to return monsters to hand and pop back removal. So this one's less important, but I feel like the level is more important than their effects, and the fact that they're names, so that you can use your Shaddoll Fusions. And hand traps, what I think is fairly standard to play. If you don't have Ashes, you can replace these with Veilers pretty easily. Obviously, it's not as good, but we're getting that Ash reprint, y'all. It's coming soon. Everyone's gonna be able to play Ash, so you can stop complaining about this card because y'all all will be able to afford it. Because I genuinely feel like people don't like a lot of this stuff because it's just expensive. This goes to say for a lot of meta cards. I mean, don't get me wrong, this card is strong, but not worth people just complaining about all the time. It's because you can't afford it. I'm not trying to brag that I can't afford it. It's just that I know how good this card is, so I decided to afford it. I'll get off my soapbox, y'all. Y'all can flame me for saying that Ash is not the problem, the price was. 3 Ghost Ogre, just like stuff you need to be playing in the format. Because like pendulums aren't going to be, you're not going to always play pendulums, so you got to play the hand traps that can manage your stuff, other stuff. Anyways, 3 Fossil Dig, should go without saying. Of course I'm playing that. 3 Shaddoll Fusion. Seeing this when your opponent establishes an extra deck monster is usually great, because you can just go right into your Shekinaga or your Winda, and then usually Shekinaga, and then you can feel pretty safe. 3 the Pill. We're trying to see this card all the time because we want to get into like Overtext, or more ideally Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. And then 2 Gold Sark. This is where I stray from, I feel like, standard lists, because I'm trying to have more first turn plays if I have to go first, or even if I don't have to go first, this is still good going second. You send your Giant Rex, normal summon your level 4, make a rank 4, or if you have the Overraptor, you can just go into Logia or Dolka and feel a little bit safer going into your turn 2. And then the great one-ofs, Foolish Burial and Monster Reborn. Should go without saying before, but if you don't know, Foolish Burial is just trying to send your miscellaneous or your Overtext. Or I guess your Shaddoll monsters too. So it's got a lot of utility, and Monster Reborn just grabs whatever you want. Now this came from I was thinking about like how to make the deck a little more consistent. I really wasn't liking Desires, and I don't know why this never came to me until I saw Henko Chow's profile on Team Sam. But Allure of Darkness, wow, card's pretty good, considering that you run enough darks to warrant playing an Allure of Darkness. So I think that's something to consider. The testing that I did today, it was working great, and I'm gonna continue to play until I see it doing worse than doing more bad than good. And so far so good though. And then one last consistency card, Upstart, to make this 39. You know what I mean, 40 cards, Upstart makes it 39. Extra deck, talking too windy here. This card is pretty relevant considering that a lot of special summoning is going on. Special summoning has always been rampant, but Shadolls haven't been able to do what they can do now. El Shaddoll, Shekanaga, great for negating those monsters, but you have to have the monster in hand. There's been times where I wanted to play a Hedgehog to like get monsters in hand, but I feel like the draw cards are good enough, and I don't like drawing a Hedgehog and just having to set that and that being my only play. So that's why I don't run any of the other Shaddoll monsters. One Underclock Taker, this is pretty correct just because it's pointing down. Akashic Magician, you can make it with your dinos. Or I guess if you're like playing really crazy and you somehow normal summon 2 Shadolls, you can make it with that. Decode Talker, Borreload, doesn't come up often. Dolka, Logia comes up enough. Dweller for the rogue matchups like Paleo and it like Zombie, ABC. Castel for the spot removal, not happening much. Guska, I mean, it's there. This is a lot of rank 4 utility. Tornado Dragon, and the Utopia package to round off the extra deck. Fun deck. It is pretty cool to be able to combine the Shadolls with the Dinos, and I appreciate being able to combine the two considering they were my 2 favorites, and them also being very powerful outside of any personal reasons. Let me know what you think about ratios down in the comment section below. Let me know if you think I can change anything in the extra deck or the main deck. Let me know down below in the comments, y'all. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and this is Oxen Plus 3 TCG, signing out, y'all.